Good morning, class. So, before the half yearly exam, we studied about the law of conservation of mass and we studied about atom. Okay, so now in the today's class, we are going to discuss about the atomic mass. Actually, what it is this atomic mass. But when we are talking about the atom, okay, you all know that atom is very small, very small. Even you can't see from your normal eyes. Even if I'm talking about the mass of the hydrogen atom, it is 1.67 into 10 to the power 24 gram. Okay, so you can imagine that how much small the atom is. So the important thing is that then how could we measure the mass of a single atom? It is definitely a very tough task for each and every scientist. Okay, and agar if just suppose that experimentally we can if calculate it, but it is very tough to remember all the atomic mass because the number is actually very much complex. Okay, for example, I will say you that you have to learn the atomic mass of hydrogen. It is 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram, and then you have to study the oxygen, carbon, so many different kind of element. So definitely this mass will be tough to you to understand, to learn actually. Okay, so now what we are doing nowadays, and how could we measure the atomic mass of each and every element? Okay, so now we are going to study about how we are talking about the atomic mass. Okay, so when we are talking about the atomic mass, we are always using the term that relative atomic mass. Okay, you always listen the term that is relative atomic mass. Okay, now what is this relative atomic mass? So if I will ask you that, okay, you have to tell me your height. Yeah, you have to tell me the height of this wall. Okay, now if you don't have any measurement scale, then what could you say? That you will say that this wall is smaller than my height. Yeah, you can say that this wall is taller than my height. That means you are doing comparison between that. Okay, same when we are measuring the mass of the different elements, we are doing the comparison, and what we have taken as an initial, that is hydrogen. Okay, after that we thought that the hydrogen is not suitable for taking a relative mass, so what we done, we taken the oxygen atom. And nowadays because of last like 1961, okay, IUPAC selected the most abundant isotope of carbon, and nowadays we are using the carbon as a relative standard for measuring the masses of other. Okay, so I just want to say you that like when you are measuring the mass, what you are doing, like when you are going to the shop, and what you said like I want 1 kg of sugar. Then you saw that what the shopkeeper do, he is using his balancer, and he is using whatever the things you want in the one side of the balancer, and reference thing he is keeping in the another balancer. Okay, like you say that weight, okay, like 1 kg weight, yeah, 500 gram weight, whatever you require. Okay, have you ever thought that 1 kg is what? 1 kg, it means just a reference. Okay, just a reference. That just suppose if I will say that, okay, if I will give you something and I will measuring the things according to the things, and I will choose stone as a reference. Okay, so I thought that this stone is actually just suppose 500 gram. Okay, and whatever the quantity you require, I will balance according to that particular stone. So that stone is a reference for me. Okay, same is that is a relative mass for me. Okay, so same is that relative mass means when we are doing comparison of the things with the one thing. Okay, so that is called relative mass. And in the chemistry, what we are doing, how we are calculating the mass of other elements in the reference of the carbon 12. Okay, now what is this carbon 12? So many times you hear the word that is a carbon 12. Now what is this carbon 12? Okay, so in the last video I told you that what are isotope. Isotope, as I told you, when we are talking about the elements which have same atomic number but they have the different masses. Okay, now when we are talking about the carbon, to carbon mein basically the carbon exists in the three isotopic form, like C6 12, C6 13 and C6 14. It means the carbon in the nature find in the three forms, like in the form of carbon 12, in the carbon 13 and in the carbon 14. Okay, so basically for reference point we are using this C12. So this is the carbon 12 isotope which we are using as a reference to measure the weight of others. Okay, so what is the relative atomic mass? So relative atomic mass means when we are doing the comparison, the mass of 1/12 of the mass of one atom of carbon taken as 12. Okay, so it means that, just suppose if I will say you that I have to measure the mass of oxygen. Okay, just suppose that I was talking about the atomic mass of oxygen. Now as you know that atomic mass of oxygen, it means when I'm talking about the 16, okay, into 1 by 12, 1 by 12th of atomic mass of carbon. Okay, carbon 12 isotope. So carbon, when we are talking about the carbon 12 isotope, that means the mass of the carbon 12 isotope will be 12, and 12 will be cancelled, and the mass of the oxygen will be 16. Okay, so this is the atomic mass, and the unit is atomic mass unit, AMU. Now nowadays we are not using AMU, we are using as U. Okay, earlier we are using the unit as AMU, atomic mass unit, but nowadays we can write it by U, that is a unified mass. Okay, so nowadays you will get a question from U, okay, so that is called unified mass, but earlier it was AMU, atomic mass unit. Okay, so what is the definition of atomic mass unit? That the mass of 1/12 of the mass of one atom of carbon taken as 12. Okay, so you should know about that how we are actually calculating the atomic mass of anything. Okay, so now what is the question for today? What you have to do, see, the question number first is that define the atomic mass unit. Again I am defining it to you in front of you, that atomic mass unit, it means when we are talking about the mass of 12th, the mass of 1/12 of the mass of one atom of carbon taken as 12. Okay, so you will write this. Second, why is it not possible to see an atom with the naked eye? So because you know that the atoms are very small. Even you can see that the mass of the hydrogen is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram, which is very small. So it is not possible to see these atoms from normal eyes. Okay, so you have to do these two questions today. Okay, so hope this is clear to you. Now let me show you this. You can see here, this is the hydrogen atom, and you can see the mass of this hydrogen atom is very small. This is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram or 27 kilogram, whatever you say, and this is very small, so it is not possible for all of us to see from the normal eyes. Okay, so we cannot see that definitely. Okay, the second thing is that if you will see that this is the mass of the others, like 1.6 into 10 to the power 26 of the mass of hydrogen, and when we are talking about the helium, this is 6.6 into 10 to the power 27 kilogram, like carbon 1.99, then nitrogen 2.33. so definitely these masses numbers are very much complex, so it was not easy for all of us to understand that. So nowadays what we are doing, we are just taking the relative atomic mass, which is in which we are taking the carbon 12 as isotope as a reference index, and we are calculating the mass of other element in respect of this. Okay, so we are getting normal easy numbers, which is easily we are able to learn and remember. Like hydrogen, what is the atomic mass of hydrogen? So you can see easily 1. Okay, what is the mass of helium? When you calculate that, then you will get that mass of the helium is 4, carbon is 12, nitrogen is 14. so that you know that these are the values which you easily get, and this is easy also, this is also easy to remember. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to write the two questions. Okay, and atomic masses of the 1 to 20 element you already has written in your classwork copy. You have to remind it every time. Okay, at least 2 and 3 days you have to revise them, and then we'll do some numerical questions related to the atomic mass unit after one video. Okay, so this is your work of today and you have to do it. Okay, till then, bye.